Hello, happy Valentine's Day 2021 from Auntie Dana. And this is very exciting for me. This makes 1 year since I started reading my very first story. So, what are some things maybe that you think about around Valentine's Day? I know if I could share with you, um, like the red cinnamon heart candies, cute little stuffies, um, flowers, cards, and chocolates, heart shaped everything. And I know a lot of kids uh, in school, they give Valentine cards to their friends, and some of them are really cute and funny. They're like, it says, "You're perfect. Happy Valentine's Day." And there's room to put your name and the friend's name that you're giving it to. This one is Pugs and Kisses. Happy Valentine's Day. So the book we have today is Amelia Bedelia's First Valentine. Now, Amelia Bedelia, I just find her so funny. She takes things literal. Literal means if someone says, "Oh, it's raining cats and dogs outside," and that means it's raining really, really heavy, right? Really heavy, so much rain. But to Amelia Bedelia, she's going to look out the window and she's going to think that she's really going to see puppies and kitties falling from the sky, right? But no. So this book is by Herman, Parish. Pictures by Lynne, Avril. So there's Amelia Bedelia. And she's holding a heart up on her head. There. There, you can see the heart and the little cupid. Here we go. Amelia Bedelia saw hearts everywhere. She spied them in the sky, spotted them in the park, and even found them on her French fries. She was surrounded by love. Can you see? Even a heart shape in the swans. I want to check out right there when she said she saw them in her French fries. A piece of ketchup. Oh boy. Okay. "Mom, where are you?" Amelia Bedelia yelled when she got home from school. "I'm in the living room." Amelia Bedelia's mother was playing cards with her friends. Amelia Bedelia loved to play cards too. She peeked over her mom's shoulder. Hearts! A whole handful of hearts. "Wow," Amelia Bedelia said. "Look at all those Valentines." Her mother's friends laughed. "Amelia Bedelia," said her mother, "don't tell them what I'm holding." "You're holding cards, Mom," said Amelia Bedelia. "Anyone can see that." Amelia Bedelia's mother handed her a brand new deck of cards. "Here, a present for you." "Now skedaddle. Your snack is in the kitchen, Cupcake." So I'm going to show you the cards, playing cards. And you can have cards, diamonds, spades, clubs, or hearts. Oh, her mom called her Cupcake, but she says Amelia Bedelia couldn't find any cupcakes in the kitchen, just a plate of brownies. She grabbed one and sat down at the table. She put her new deck of cards in her knapsack. She liked them, but she didn't really need them. She already had a bunch of cards to finish before the Valentine's Day party at her school tomorrow. Wow, that's a backpack. Pretty full there. And Amelia Bedelia's teacher, Miss Edwards, had made cards for everyone to decorate at home. Amelia Bedelia got right to work. Many of the cards confused her, so she did her best to fix them. She put a bandage across the broken heart. Hi, heartbreaker. She tossed peanuts into the envelope with the squirrel. The squirrel says, I'm nuts about you. And the card that says you're too cool, she warmed it up. And it says sealed with a kiss. So she gave the seal a real kiss. And be my honey. So she was just going to drizzle some honey on there because bees give us honey when her father came through the back door. Hey, Daddy, she said, did you know that tomorrow's Valentine's Day? Amelia Bedelia's father kissed her on the top of the head. So your mother has reminded me every day this week, he said with a chuckle. Tell me something I don't know. Amelia Bedelia thought for a second. Then she said, Teddy lost a tooth at recess. Her dad smiled. Teddy is lucky, he said. He'll get a visit from the Tooth Fairy tonight and a visit from Cupid tomorrow. Who's Cupid? Asked Amelia Bedelia. Cupid is a little baby with wings, said Amelia Bedelia's father. He flies around on Valentine's Day and shoots arrows at people when they least expect it. If his arrow hits you, then you'll fall in love with the next person you see. Can you see the Cupid? It's not real arrows, right? It's invisible arrows of hearts. What? Yelled Amelia Bedelia. Don't tease me, Daddy. Babies don't have wings. It's a myth, not a joke, said Amelia Bedelia's father. Now, what should I get for Mom? Candy? Flowers? Jewelry? Yes, said Amelia Bedelia's mother. I'd like all of the above. Amelia Bedelia looked up. All she saw above was the light on the ceiling. Why would her mother want that for Valentine's Day? So remember, Amelia Bedelia takes everything literal. So that means when her mom said all of the above, Amelia Bedelia, why does she want above? But what she really means, what her mom really means is what was just talked about by all of the above. Wow, that night, Amelia Bedelia had the most amazing dream. Cupids, hearts, and candy kisses swirled around her. I'm nuts for you, squealed a giant chocolate squirrel. Fuzzy sugar bees floated through the air. Oh. That's some colorful Valentine dreams. When Amelia Bedelia woke up the next morning, she was still a bit sleepy, and she was late. She jumped into her clothes. So here she jumped into her clothes, wolfed down her breakfast, looks a little bit like a wolf, blew her parents a kiss, and raced for the bus, quick as a whistle. And there she looks like a whistle. Come on, Slowpoke, the bus driver yelled. You're holding us up. That's impossible, Amelia Bedelia said. I'm not strong enough. So, holding them up. So when you say somebody's holding up, it means we're waiting for you. Come on. She climbed on board and tucked the special Valentine's Day cards under her seat so they wouldn't get crunched. The Valentine's Day party started right after lunch. There were decorations and games and tons of treats. There was a giant cake baked in the shape of a heart and an enormous bowl of fizzy pink punch. What a pretty cake, huh? Can I have a little punch, please? Asked Clay. Amelia Bedelia gave him a little punch on his arm. Ow, yelled Clay. The other kids laughed. Amelia Bedelia did not. She was too busy keeping an eye out for Cupid and his arrow. So I'm going to explain something to you. The punch is a pink in this big bowl. Now, a punch is like a type of juice. A lot of times I'll put in 7-Up with it. But punch is a drink. You wouldn't really want to go punch someone, right? At last, it was time to exchange Valentine's Day cards. That's when Amelia Bedelia remembered she had forgotten her cards on the bus. Amelia Bedelia was miserable. Amelia Bedelia, you are wearing your heart on your sleeve, said Miss Edwards. What's the trouble? Amelia Bedelia looked at both her sleeves. She saw stripes, but no hearts. So if you are wearing your heart on your sleeve, what that means is you're showing your feelings and emotions easily, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have cards for my friends, she said. I left them on the bus. She put her head down on her desk. She started to cry. Right? She was going to be feeling left out. The whole class gathered around Amelia Bedelia. Here's what we'll do to make everyone feel better, said Miss Edwards, patting Amelia Bedelia on the shoulder. Let's get busy. Everyone, please pick an activity. You can make your own heart box, pin the heart on the skeleton, or I can show you a game called Hearts. I have an idea, shouted Amelia Bedelia. She looked at Miss Edwards and smiled. She wiped her eyes. She opened the deck of cards her mother had given her, and she took out her markers. It's okay, announced Amelia Bedelia a few minutes later. I've got Valentines for everybody. Oh, I love that. So the deck of cards that her mother gave her when she was saying she didn't really need them. Well, look at how there was a whole set of the hearts. And she was able to give those to her friends instead. So she got to be part of the party. Later that afternoon, Amelia Bedelia found her Valentines on the bus, right where she had forgot them. She was thrilled. She leaped off the bus and zoomed down the sidewalk. She held the heart box she had made at the party up to the sky and twirled around and thunk. Oh. What could it be? Does that look like a Cupid's arrow to you? Uh-oh. Bullseye, yelled a boy as he jumped out of the bushes. The boy was Jeremy, and he lived down her street. She'd known him since she was a baby. "I'm not a bull, Jeremy," she said, "and this is not an eye. You could have broken my heart." The heart that she's holding, right? "I don't want to break your heart, Amelia Bedelia," said Jeremy. Amelia Bedelia didn't believe him. "Cross my heart," he said, as he really crossed it. "Was school fun today? My mom made me stay home because I was sick this morning." "You missed Valentine's Day?" asked Amelia Bedelia. Now she felt bad for Jeremy. So bad that she decided to give him all of her special cards. "Here, Happy Valentine's Day," she said. "Thanks," he said. Walking away, he turned and blew her a kiss. Amelia Bedelia made a face. She sure didn't love him, but there was no reason not to like him. There they are. When Amelia Bedelia's father got home, Amelia Bedelia and her mother gave him a box of chocolates. Yum. He presented a bouquet of flowers to Amelia Bedelia's mother and a bracelet to Amelia Bedelia. The bracelet sparkled and a tiny pink heart dangled from it. "Thank you, Daddy," said Amelia Bedelia. "Now I can wear my heart on my wrist instead of my sleeve." Oh, that's cute and pretty. What a nice Valentine's Day present. "Hug time," shouted Amelia Bedelia's father. "Double hug time," shouted Amelia Bedelia's mother. "Triple hug time," shouted Amelia Bedelia. It was the greatest family hug ever, and Amelia Bedelia wished they could stay just like that till next Valentine's Day. Oh. So Valentine's Day really is about all different kinds of love. There can be all the important people in your life. Let's see, like your parents, your brothers and sisters, other family members, aunties and uncles, grandmas and grandpas, and something sweet I'd like you to try, and I'm going to do it with you. Think of 2 people in your life who you just really love with your heart. It could be your mom and your dad. It could be your mom and a grandma. It could be your mom and a brother, your mom and a sister. It could be a neighbor. It could be a friend. Maybe you have 2 friends you care about a lot. We're going to close our eyes. And now we're going to think of something really happy and special about those 2 people. Something like, I want them to be happy on Valentine's Day. And then we're going to go whoosh and send those wishes out to them. You know what? We just put some love out into the universe. Isn't that wonderful? Give yourself a really good feeling. And I will talk to you very soon. Take care, everybody.